Well, hello there, hi there, welcome to Bird. Today's reading is Who is Taylor Swift's Soulmate? Let's see if we can get some characteristics and attributes of who Taylor's soulmate is. Who's showing up for her soulmate wise right now? Taylor Swift. All right, well, let's see who is Taylor Swift's soulmate. We have the lure. So, when she'll meet this person is when she attracts them. The lure. So she has to attract them first, right? Maybe they're snatched up, maybe they're too busy, maybe their eye isn't on a relationship right now or on Taylor. Maybe they just haven't met. So when she attracts them is when they'll come in, or vice versa. And then for we have the chrysanthemum, and chrysanthemum is talking about a release and grief, maybe at like a funeral, but it's grieving and releasing. So I'm gonna say a graveyard, memorial service, a funeral. I'm sorry, but that's what the card kind of represents. And when we get to the what will the physical appearance be? Well, we have cake pop. It's sweetness. It's also just desserts. It could be a karmic, very attractive, but this is a sweet person. And as far as the cake pop itself, they're kind of like harder exterior on the outside, softer on the inside, kind of spongy, the cake, but you have to get through the shell first. It's not a hard exterior though. So they could be round bodied, like softer, just softer featured. They could be a star. I'm going to say that they enjoy the Christmas season. It could be indication of Aquarius with that star being there. All right. So that's the physical appearance, though. I guess they're shiny and bright and soft and sweet, and as far as their physical appearance, what will their personality be like? Well, that's under lock and key. So they're secure, but they're very safe in their movements. So they're private. Um, they keep to themselves, which is kind of nice. Not to have everything in your face and someone trying to steal the shine or anything. And what will the future for the relationship hold? Well, it'll be protected with the umbrella. So I would say protection. They will be protected. But in the book it says storms ahead and shade. So it'll be rocky, but I feel with the umbrella there's a level of protection. However, it's not smooth sailing. Like there's a storm that they have to get through before they're under that protection. So there could be shade thrown at maybe the way that they get together. Possibly that's why they're so private and don't want anyone to know too much about them. And maybe the soulmate loses their person or someone close to them, because that seems to be how they meet, during a state of grief or loss, or during the release of maybe a breakup or an old relationship. It could be the loss of a lover. It could be a physical loss, and going through states of grief and release. And she'll meet them when she attracts them. So right now she has her eye on Kelsey. And then I'm not negating, and I'm not saying that Kelsey is not a soulmate either. He's just not showing up here because, um, first off, she's already attracted him, so she wouldn't need a lure for anything, right? She's not trying to she's need any bait. She's already got him. So this is a different soulmate showing up. There isn't anything here that indicates a feminine soulmate, but to me, with the cake pop and the rounder features, the softness as far as like physical appear, I feel like this is a childlike energy, and this is a feminine energy showing up, and they may go through a breakup or something. Be there for Taylor if she goes through a breakup. I just don't feel masculine energy here. But what's the shade about? Right? Could maybe this person keep their secrets under lock and key. This could be a soulmate friend energy. Let's see if this is someone that we already know with the yes or no deck. Let's just see. Is this someone that is easily identifiable to the public? Yes. It's a good investment, getting paid, saving up. So they're good with money. They're good with money. Let's see. They may have invested time, energy into this relationship with her, or they may have worked together in the past as far as investment getting paid. There would be residuals and everything else, but saving up, they're good with their money. Soft, sweet, being a star. This could be Selena showing up for her during a time of loss, but it could be some other person as well. No. Like oil and water, separate lives drift apart. Is that no, not Selena? Or I think it's no, not Selena. The person that like oil and water, that's not her and Selena, but this is the person, the soulmate. They're very different than her as far as friendships. This could be someone that she drifted apart from in her past that's coming back. And we got another no. So some of you may know. You won't be surprised if a new friend shows up for her and they're soulmates, whatever. Feeling run down, tired, rough time, too much. Could have been someone that in her past, that they let go of due to whatever. Being run down could be if this person is also in the industry, run down from work, tours, whatever the case may be. But oil and water, they live different, separate lives. So it could just be someone from her past that is not involved in the industry that's showing up. But some of you may know this person from her past. Everyone, it's not it being heavy on the no part. Majority is not going to know, but there's super fans out here that know everything. Is it weird? Like it's a stalkery almost. It's weird. Let's see when is this soulmate coming in, or has she already met this soulmate? It feels like she already knows them, but I don't know. When will this soulmate come in? It's time to let go. Okay, when someone lets go. And that's kind of like with the chrysanthemum, where somebody has to let go of something. Letting go is kind of probably the motivator of the initiation of these two people coming together. Someone needing to let go, and that 4-4 is just letting me feel that it's a relationship. timing is pushed back due to blockages. This came up 444 on the board here. It's definitely soulmate energy. Okay, but timing is pushed back due to blockages, and it could be because somebody's in a relationship and the relationship is blocking, right? Because the relationship, it feels like to me that a relationship needs to crumble in order for this person to come into Taylor's life. And I'm not talking, it doesn't have to be Taylor's relationship. It could be this soulmate energy that is in something as well. 444. They're coming because they're part of our spiritual foundation. There is no more time. They're coming sooner than later. So, yeah, there's no more time. So expect a breakup coming soon. And I'm not saying it doesn't have, I'm not saying it's hers. I'm saying someone in her life that is, because during the time of grief and release and letting something go is the time that this soulmate comes in. So let's see about her sensual soulmate. Can we get something going on with that? Let's just get a message. Let's get a new person, because I don't even feel like this is, I feel like this is a soulmate that comes in for a specific lesson about breakups, grief, loss, and letting go. So let's move on from this soulmate, all right? Because I don't even feel like it's a romantical. Not that it can't be, I just not feeling that. You tell me what you feel from those cards below. If you're interested in that pink sugar deck, that's by Larkin Legend. You can find it right here on YouTube, but he sells it on Etsy. Handcuffs and lace. Ooh, a little naughty. Whether you're submissive or dominant type, you'll feel more powerful in the right outfit. Wear something that reflects who you are and what you desire. You will surely attract whom or whatever you're looking for. I think this could indicate that if you see her a little bit spicy at timing of soulmate energy coming in. And I mean, like when she's wearing the cinched waist, the what do they call these? corsets, you know, and maybe a little leather and lace, where she's more rocker, goth, whatever you'd like to call it, in that. That could be an indication of timeline. And if she's with someone, that's definitely indication. All right, let's see. Give me another message from Taylor's soulmate. Soft touches. That's that sweetness too. You know, if it is a man, right? They're just soft to touch and sweet to eat. They taste sweet. This situation calls for a gentle approach. There's no need to press hard to get the outcome you desire. So it'll be easy breezy with this person, this soulmate that comes in. This is very romantical. She's going to feel very feisty. I'm not saying it's not Kelsey. This one could be Kelsey. You know. Self-love is good for you. Does it really need any more explanation? Give yourself some tender, loving care, and you'll find it easier to manifest what you need. The vibes are high with this one. So this is someone, like I said, self-love, self-care is always needed when, like, there's something going on. What was this message? Can you feel my love? Someone is sending you signs of love, but you may be too distracted to notice. They really wanted you to feel their affections and may offer you a gift soon. There's no more time. So self-love, but someone's been trying to give her someone's been sending her signals. Who do you think that is? I'll pull one more just from her soulmate. Self-love is good for you. So I'd say that this soulmate, they're tender, but they've been working on themselves. And when you see her, you know, spiced up, give me a message from her soulmate. Let me taste. I told you they tasted good. Let me taste you. Someone is craving you, all of you. They want to indulge in you, your scent, your taste, and the sounds they can bring out of you. This person's mouth. So they must have a. Anyhow, let me not go any further than that. Oh, there's one more on the board. I didn't know. Put your hands on me now. They need to touch you right now. They've been trying. They've been sending the signals, but she's not picking them up. She's focused on Kelsey, so everybody else can just bite it. I don't view her as a cheater type, but you know what? Under the right circumstances, everyone will cheat. They want your hands all over their body and vice versa. This is a hot, hot, hot energy. Somebody else got that card recently. Let's just pull. Let's see. Tell me more. I'm interested now. Because this seems like it's going to be real hot and spicy. And again, I'm not saying this isn't Kelsey. I don't know. Tell me, who do you think it is? It thrills you to be tied up, to be taken advantage of, to experience new sensations, to discover your personal ecstasy. It's someone new. It's someone new. It's not, I'm not getting any timeline or anything. After I've tasted, look, again with the taste, these two are going to eat meat. They're going to eat each other up. Oh, after I've tasted your lips, she's going to devour whoever this is. I want nothing more but your flavor. It's my favorite type of honey. I wish to suckle on to heal my very being. I told you that there is a soulmate coming in that's hurt. It's just the energies. We'll pull one more. Taylor Swift Soulmate. Who's it? Who is this? Who is this? I want characteristics. I need to throw tarot. My divine king. I long for the day to sit on your throne like a divine queen. I've kept myself clean. Okay, so this is coming in after a time of purifying after not being with someone. It doesn't mean it has to be forever, like a long period of time or anything, but there is a purification process, ending of relationship. So this is future, but her divine king. So the one, that's just letting me know that her divine masculine isn't really here yet. But we'll see. He's here now. All right. He's coming in. Tell me more. Message for, message for Taylor Swift. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. She's making all sorts of... Look, grief again. They're hurt. The soulmate is hurt, going through grief. Whether it's without, I don't know. This feels like somebody loses someone, or it feels, honestly, to me, in my belly, it feels like a physical death. But I don't want to predict things like that or say things like that. But it is how I'm feeling inside. But this person that's coming in, this soulmate, is hurting. because they had great loss. And I don't know who the death is of, not, you know, if they're widowed or if it's like a significant loss of a parent or sibling, friend, you know, but a significant loss in their life that creates a deep wound and grief. That's kind of almost like what the attraction is. A lot of people are something, death, funerals and marriages, you know, where people are drawn toward one another during, it's these feelings that we aren't used to feeling, and sometimes you're not feeling and you just want to feel something familiar, and you know, the SX is very familiar to everyone, can connect on that level. Let me see, tell me more. Okay, someone's gonna have to take action and separation. Okay, so it could be the loss of a relationship, a significant relationship, and it's her divine masculine has to make a move, but he may not be able to because of heart pain, you know, being real stagnant and no action being taken because of the heartbreak, or this divine masculine needs to take the action and go in separation so that he can come in for her, go through separation, loss, and grief. I don't know. We'll know in the future. Now I have this other deck. I'm gonna just throw 3 cards. Make sure I have all of the cards because I separated the ones, you know. I just want to see how's it gonna be. All right, 3 cards. What's it going to be like in the bedroom between Taylor and this particular soulmate? Is this too far? Like, is it too far to go to ask about how it will be? I mean, by the time this soulmate comes in, she's going to be an old lady, like probably in her early 40s. Not too old, much of an old lady, but you know what I mean. She's not, right now, she's still a young woman. Five of Candles. Okay, spicy. I'm going to get into, I'm not even going to bother with this deck's book. I'm going to get into a real book, and I will share that with you. If you're interested, you can find it on Amazon. 3 of Roses. Look, that separation. But wait, our roses. I don't know if the roses, we have to see what roses indicate, if they're, I think they are air in this deck. But I don't know. It's brand new. And the 5 of Roses. Okay, so 8 roses and 5 candles, 5-5, major changes. If this is separation, third party situation, breakup, I don't see third party situation. I believe it is just reiterating separation. And this is fighting for what you want. And this seems like, you know, fire energy over here. It's chaos, combative, but let's see what it is in the bedroom. I'll just pause it. Hold on. Look at that. It doesn't, this just doesn't make sense to me. The roses are actually coins, so that's earth energy. I just don't get that from that. The candles are fire, and that's all we have on the fire and earth. So it's, at least it's not devastating like separation, but this is like teamwork, but it's work. Competing for someone at work. Like, it's like we got to get along, but we're competing for one another. There's competition and a lack of money. Someone's gonna lose. So let's just see what this book has to offer. And I'll find the pages and I'll come back and tell you what the cards mean. I'm just going to read it, all right? Very spicy, where both partners are very corny and passionate. Quite often, that borders on violence, especially in combination with such cards as the Tower, the Devil, or the Five of Swords, which that is not, thankfully, right? In combination with the Wheel, we don't have the Wheel. Ace of Cups we don't have. Let's go. Five of Wands speaks about a partner who enjoys spicy S, who does not hesitate and takes what he wants. Sometimes he is aggressive. In combination with the Emperor, a partner who dominates and hates opposition. In love, there's competition, quarrels, fights, and domination in a relationship. Competition for favors. What kind of favors? Searching for a new object of feelings and action, and lawsuit. Okay, let's just go into Three of Roses because, like, why not? I don't know. That's Three of Pentacles, which just doesn't make sense to me. So in the SX, we have this one shows us very long and intense S. It squeezes all the sweats out of the partners. Without feelings, often a purely physical approach to SX, the card shows that the partners are honing their skills with each other. Practice makes perfect, I suppose. They learn new positions and techniques together. They test positions requiring extraordinary efficiency and strength. Together, they are looking for new experiences that will give the greatest pleasure. This card describes a partner who is physically strong. Ooh la la. He can make love for a long time and many times. A long and amazing night awaits you. He eagerly tests new techniques and positions because he wants to be the best lover, and he is constantly loving for stronger and stronger pleasures. In combination with the Wheel, we don't have the Wheel, but in combination with the Five of Wands, long and rough. So they're going to have a long and rough S. That's, remember this? That's what she's gonna, long and rough. So little S&M going on with this here. So let's just see what we have for the 5, because that's less than thrilling to me. You know, practical and boring are the Pentacles. Repetitive, routine, you know, nothing that belongs in the freaking bedroom. Anyhow, Five of Roses. This card has a total lack of S. There will be no S at all. The card also means begging for it, especially accompanied by the Hermit. Crockett, you're making all sorts of commotion. In the question of what kind of lover he is, describes a partner who does not care what S will be, with whom, or where. He is not a very good lover. He likes to be passive and allows to dominate his partner. In combination with the Eight of Cups or the Three of Cups, we have neither. In love, quarrels, problems, lack of feelings and hope, misunderstandings, financial problems, not showing feelings, no contract, debts, indifference, passivity, expiration of feelings, sadness, and loss. And I think that's what it's describing. The loss, because this is a partner that they're at I don't know if it's a physical loss or just a very devastating relationship loss in their life. So this soulmate will be interesting. Who do you think it is? And do you think that this is too much to add to the readings, and do you have questions? Do you want me to add these and this book to the readings? Let me know, because